Let's not grid it up and just score. So, hey, the mummy came back.
Mummies aren't allowed to come back. Kill it again.
So much hatred against Black Aaron. What did
No,
he ever
I'm
do?
sorry. Nothing. I'm just having fun.
Oh yeah,
We're just here to have fun.
Fun and, ruin people's dreams of having a good Blood Bowl tournament.
Yeah, I like doing that too.
well, there was a guy who actually named his players like hopes and dreams and stuff like that. And when you killed his players, he was like, "No, you've crushed my hopes and dreams."
When you do name your players like that, you're just asking for it.
Yeah. At the
That
same
sounds like
time,
victim shaming to me.
Nuffle has a twisted sense of humor, so
All right. I have issued the challenge. Oh, okay. It
I
has
have
been
accepted the challenge.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, that sounds like you're trying to.
It's a shame we're not on my stadium.
What would we get at your stadium?
I'd get cheap star players. I get 2 secret weapons, and you get a babe. Since we're at the same TV.
You got the cheaper stadium with the works?
Yeah, because then if I'm same TV as someone, I can get 2 star players and only give them a babe in return.
What's up, Joseph?
Who do I want to hit?
Let's get it started. Alright, I'm missing my good thrower this game. The coach is the newest addition to the team. The skill sets up here. Pop you, do these.
Sure.
Come up here. Let's put Lodger up here.
Oh, no strip ball.
No strip ball. I have a wrestle.
Wrestle.
Last time I had strip ball on somebody, I ran in like, ha, strip ball, and then I forgot sure hand stops it. And I banked everything on it.
To be fair, strip ball is good at very low TV, and then at higher TV, wrestle is much better.
I'm doing well, Joseph, thank you. About to get pummeled here by some orcs. Hopefully I can just run around them. But you have a lot of tackle, which is already ruined my game plan. The boys. He gets an extra reroll. Oh, good kick. You've tied me in rerolls. I have Magic Dome, so there can't be any weather effects.
If only Magic Dome was the ugliest of
Yeah. It has that uncanny blue glow.
How dare you guys?
And I don't like it as elves. Because you're actually better off with the weather results than other people are. For instance, against the rain, you're usually fine. Against
I got screwed because of snow one game. Because I
Do I
couldn't throw
want
it.
to try and kill the guy with guard or the guy with plus AG movement? I think the guy with guard is,
Neither.
guard is the more dangerous skill.
They don't know your luck. Yeah, they're gonna learn today. If anybody can roll 1, it's me.
What are you all doing?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the Blood Bowl chat, Claire. Figure it out.
I mean, sometimes people be bullshitting up here.
I'm using my strength 4 elves.
Your elves that have more strength than a chaos team in this league. Absolutely.
They work out.
Yeah.
I work out.
I'll tell you what. I've never seen a team in the history of ever get 3 strength ups from the same game.
To be fair, it was a trial of fire. It was going up against dwarves down 900 TV.
He came out stronger.
So it was, yeah.
Younger and more powerful.
It was like they were either coming up dead or stronger.
Oop.
It just so happened that they survived.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about
Boo.
to say, if you were going to use a reroll on that, that would, no,
I was not going to.
that wasn't worth it. I've seen people do it though, is the thing.
Not
We got some people that are thirsty for the knockouts in this league.
not that desperate yet.
Not yet.
TBD. TBD.
Okay, let's do some vanity passing today.
If you ain't vanity passing, you ain't trying.
Do I re-roll it?
A Lord of Lance Rock.
Yeah, let's do this. Ah, you limp elves.
Elves can't
par-
do shit on the
Apparently, Black Iron's getting whooped on by Dark Elves.
I mean, he ain't winning. His strength for ghoul is out. One of his guard zombies is out.
You ready for Throne of Eldain? Yes, very much.
Throne of Eldain.
I'm more excited to get rid of some cards in Standard. Is more of what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, I really wanted to level up my Mighty Blow guy today.
Sad
All you
day.
need is 1 pass, 1 touchdown, I think.
Yeah, but I just wasted a reroll on a failed pass, so...
You're elves. You don't need your rerolls for anything but vanity pass.
Haven't quite gotten to that point, though. But I do have a lot of dodge.
You got dodge, you got block.
I keep looking at the catch skill thinking that it's dodge. Turns out it's not.
It's yellow. It's the same, right?
The movement that they have to like represent dodge looks exactly like the football. It's like slightly brown. It's like, man,
Yeah.
when you guys were making these skills, you just figured, let's just use the exact same picture for every skill.
Well, they have the exact same for break, tackle, and dodge.
Just 1 reds, 1 yayo.
Which ones? I want Risen Reef to burn and ditch and be banned. Well, not Risen Reef, because Risen Reef just came out. I want Teferi gone. I want a lot of the mono red card. Like, Teferi 5? What's wrong with him?
Yeah.
He's broken?
Teferi 5.
Oh, he's called Teferi Hero of Dominaria. He's the 5-mana blue-white planeswalker that... Oh, Chris Hansen is dead.
Sorry.
We're gonna APOC him back to life.
I feel
Don't
really bad.
apologize. Kill them all!
No. Chris Hansen's the
I mean, I
mascot of my
just want to
team.
maim them.
I just want them to suffer.
Yeah, like there's
I
like
don't want to
so many
slaughter
amount of
them.
red cards that are stupid.
End step, untap 2 land.
Oh, pause me, blodger.
Teferi 3 is also playing.
Disgusting.
He is indeed.
House me logic.
I mean,
he's
this-
alive.
Yeah. There's a universal rule that people who pout blodgers are just
Scumbags.
disgusting people.
Yeah, they have no morals.
I mean,
They
that's
kill
why I have
up-
tackle.
Yeah, but
So I have an excuse.
tackle is fine.
They're bad people. They're the baddest of the bad. True scumbags.
2 KO. But yeah,
Okay.
Teferi doesn't look that bad. It's only draw a couple cards and then you just win the game. That's all.
Exactly.
Ah.
Exactly.
Ooh, but the 1 in 36 on the dodge. That's huge.
That's fine. I had 3 wands in reserve, so I was bound to fail it. As long as she doesn't die.
And that Agi White's looking like he wants that ball. That
He
white
is.
that white is a dark elf lineman with what?
Which is actually good. I mean, the thing about Dark Elves is that after you've got dodge, really you've got all the skills you want on the agility part. I mean, to some extent you could get sidestep, but you know, like that white has a lot more potential than a
No!
Dark Elf.
Oh, the Giphy. Did I see another one? Ooh. The neighbor's coming for that booty.
You know it, baby.
Double Giffy.
Send in the boys. The boys are back in town.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Let's get you back here somehow.
Interesting. There's 1. Okay.
With one of those. Not Chris Hansen. Yeah, I know. If he would have died, I would have just called it a season right here. He's the team mascot. Nice
Yeah, but
upskirt.
you can
loop
make it
shot.
like it's you can make it like, Chris Hansen never dies.
Who's winning and why is it Pone? I would say technically I'm losing because I'm down a player. But the game has only just begun.
Bubble Bowl isn't a game about winning or losing. Bubble Bowl is a game about camaraderie and teamwork.
Boo. And friendship.
Sounds like loser talk.
Okay, let's stop the bullshit and try to score this one. Well. Come on!
Oof. You're thirsty for those rerolls, huh?
Ah. Well, at least I got a KO.
Come on, Blodge, be the realest of real skills right now.
Blodge sometimes is a thing. Some,
It's a thing as long as your opponent doesn't roll every like sixes every damn turn.
One died into a push. That wasn't too
see, when
bad for him.
I play Amazons and
Slip!
right now, and
Oh, close.
sometimes you'll get games where they never knock you down, and sometimes you'll get games where they knock you down every time.
Yeah, but when you get knocked down, you get up again, because they ain't ever gonna
Not
keep you down.
Amazons. When Amazons get knocked down, they kind of stay
That's not
there.
true. I watched your
Unless they're against
Amazons
you.
just beat the crap out of my.
Unless they're against you and you never break armor, which is hilarious.
I mean, to be fair, you don't play Amazons expecting to break their armor. You just want to outmaneuver them and not get based by them. That helps a lot.
Ah, the uncle's dead.
Ouch!
Not the uncle.
Guys, we talked about this.
He can be
The uncle.
rehired.
Just badly
He was just a
hurt,
0
please.
SPP lineman.
The uncle was a loser anyway.
Yeah.
Not the normal looking elf, no.
I mean, I don't have a
If
long.
you're gonna
a
kill
lot of
anybody, kill the 0 SPP people. I'm fine with that.
Damn, that's almost a level 5 mummy. That's impressive.
Well, I have my first level 6 orc.
There's just not enough.
We're seeing
Palm
like
this
that's what I
league.
like about perpetual leagues is we're seeing a lot of characters, you know, reach high levels. Like we have the league's first level 6 ogre.
Holy shit.
Because apparently Sneaker's really good at ogres.
Well, Sneaker's a good player. It's just that he limits himself by playing an absolute doo-doo team.
Like a man.
He's just too good to play bad teams.
Have to get a POW.
Like when he used to play Dark Elves in another league, and he would regularly be at the top. But in this league, he's just like, eh.
There it is.
Speaking of powering Blodge players,
He's a level
He's
6
got
ogre,
power.
and he's got block, agi up, and movement up. He's awesome. He's also got break tackle, and unfortunately, he's got piling on. The piling on's garbage for him, but the agi up, movement up, block, break tackle is ridiculous.
So, can we see the most ridiculous of cage dives?
I mean, is it that really ridiculous with cage dive? It's just a 3-up dodge.
Yeah, but you know. It's 2 3-up dodges, actually. Okay, fails the first one. And fails this. Snakes it again, Jesus Christ.
Hey, guys.
I just keep getting snake eyes this half. Oh well.
He killed a lineman. Piece of shit.
Yeah, but you need some trimming on that team. Your TV's already like what, 15?
1.5 million.
15 in the span of a few games.
I'm an elf. I'm an elf. I'm an elf. I'm an elf.
Oh no, are you doing elf things?
yeah, I can't really stop elf shit, so.
No, the one.
Oh,
mean,
dude,
once
that
he
was
rolls
a
a
bad
one.
one too. Like,
Why
you
am I
wanted
not
that,
surprised?
you wanted that one to be on the catch and it to be like a mile away.
Why am I not surprised? It's the only thing that ever stops my elves from being elves is the finale.
The climax. The climax is lacking.
So,
Oh, Kitty got some clothes.
Kitty's got claws, eh? You know, everybody loves my Tiger Man voices. Everybody.
Level 6 ogre, excuse me? Yeah, he's in platinum, right? He's in
Yes,
like the
sir.
highest tier with ogres. He swept the nation, just destroying everybody.
He beat the pro elves. He beat the orcs. He's not doing bad.
I did not face him. I passed him up when I was swapping teams, or I flipped around him, which is good for me because whatever I played would have died, I'm sure.
I mean, it depends on what you bring. I remember playing them with my dwarves, and I got a little bit unfortunate in that I couldn't pick up the damn ball, but otherwise it would have ended pretty well for me.
And that's
And
why we
again,
don't have weather. Yeah. See? See what happens when you don't have weather? Everything works out just fine. Exactly how you want it
oh, the one dice pows.
Man, that's 2 pals.
Hello.
to. Pow!
Staneth?
I wish I could watch this game, but I don't have Blood Bowl.
Well,
Oh,
you can
another
watch
one
my
dice
game.
pow.
I'm streaming it.
Jesus
Are you
Christ.
streaming?
That's 3
I am.
pals in a row, baby!
How do I go to your stream?
You go to, well, you can just go to the Blood Bowl section in Claire's thingy and click on the link I put.
See, cool people stream on Twitch and it links to the Discord, but
Hmm.
I need to plug in my laptop.
I can. Do I surf the elf?
I'll tell you what,
I just
Soros,
do the
you do
going
whatever
for it
you
and stand
want.
in front of.
I would never not surf someone.
I
Surfing
know,
is
it's
just
just
a
two
passion of
going
mine.
for it, and it's without block against a block character.
Saurus also.
That's
I just
kind of
do the
risky,
going
sorry.
for it.
Saurus has also already killed 2 of my players.
Whoa. Killed is a hard.
Well,
Well,
luckily I
You score.
surgically
Phone,
saved
you
one.
scored. I couldn't roll higher than a 1.
Hey, I
That's
know the
always the
feeling.
worst.
Hey, last turn, I know the feeling.
I know the feeling. It sucks when that happens.
Like at least at that point, like all culpability of you failing is out of the window. It's just like, yeah, you roll 2 ones. It happens, dude.
Yeah,
It
like and
literally,
to be
no
honest,
matter
that
what
was
combination of
the
skills you
least
have,
risky
if you
thing
roll
I
2
did
ones in
that
a row,
turn.
you lose.
I was planning on dodging out and blitzing him, but
Yeah,
oh well.
movement up, agi up, fucking.
I'm just gonna have to
On
try and
lineman.
murder the rest of the team so that I can score twice.
Yes, I can only roll doubles on my not positionals.
Like he's just like, hey, what's that? I can just dodge through your tackle. Do you have 2 agi 5 pieces? Oh my god.
And he's got a strength of catcher.
Oh my lord.
And he's also got guard on the team too.
Oh my gosh.
My howls are okay, not as good as Boba's, but
Makarovich making the steal.
I'm working on it. But I
Yep.
think I'm swapping back to Chimpokemon.
Carve it. Are there 2 games going on at the same time?
Pokemon.
Got to buy it,
Yeah, 2
got to
games are
buy
going on
it,
at the same time.
Chimpokemon.
Oh man, that's too much to watch.
The Pokemon.
Which has some dank level ups on it.
Makarovich's team is a monster now. Thanks to me.
Only 3 strength for us. That's all.
At the same time. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
It's not that it happened over time. It was just like 1, 2, 3. There you go. Also, go buy some lotto tickets right now.
I should have done it, to be fair.
Two of which are just witch elves is just badass, dude. 2 strength 4 witch
Yeah,
elves.
skulls. Yeah, the
Skulls.
legendary quad skull.
I just rolled it this game as well, so it's not that legendary anymore.
That's
What's not
just
legendary?
expected.
Oh, quad skulls.
Quad
It only
skulls.
happens 1 in 1296 times. That's all.
Yeah, except-
That's infuriating to be that lucky.
There's actually a thing, and it's that it only happens in 1296 times, but when you really need them, it's gonna happen every damn time.
I've lost my fair
Thing
share.
is, I really didn't need that.
Oh.
Oh.
Those pushes.
Okay. So we've got a ghoul to surf.
Dun 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 dun.
And this is probably my first loss with this team this season.
Dun 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 dun.
I should have beaten you, but my stupid wizard rolled a 1.
Wait, why is this only 1 die? Wait. Oh, you
Yep.
have guard. Guard OP.
Guard.
Yeah, guards there.
Ah! Rolling a
And
1
just
OP is
going for it.
Ah!
Still failed going for it.
Dude, there's been
Dun,
so many.
dun,
There's
dun.
been. I've been tuned into this game for just a little bit of time, and I think like probably 75% of the dice that have been rolled. Look, even double 1s on the armor failures. Like,
How many
Well,
players does Black Iron
welcome
have
to a
left?
Professor Pone game.
KO'd 5 players
Some
and
Pokemon were
killed
filthy
1.
chorfs.
My
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I have 2 super level Bull Centaurs. The goal of the team was to get Mighty Blow on everybody first, and we're pretty far along the way.
Oh, and by the way, anybody who is a Jurassic Park fan, the short film Battle at Big Rock has been.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
What's
I
it
I
on?
love
haven't
it.
watched.
They
I haven't.
actually
I
had
haven't watched
fluorinated
it yet.
hands on the Allosaurus,
What's it on?
which is the first
I'm gonna.
dinosaur in
I'm gonna
Jurassic
mute
Park
myself
ever to
'cause I'm
have
gonna watch it.
fluorinated hands.
What's it on?
YouTube. You can
Okay.
see
Never heard of it.
This.
This bat. Jurassic. Bum, 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 bum.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, that was a complete reversal of fates from Makarovich, and unfortunately, Black Iron only has like 2 players standing.
It was just a matter of stopping rolling snakes every turn, and the
All
luck
my
was bound to
positionals are
change.
stupid.
Yeah, I went back to this team because everybody was playing Bash teams, but then when I swapped, half the league also swapped to Agi. So, is there more
Yeah,
Agi teams right now than there are Bash?
I don't know. This league's very strange in that regard.
And what do you count the flings as?
Oh!
There's an Apo.
All right,
That
we need some
Blitzer we're
Yeah.
double one.
Well,
Oh, not double
well,
ones.
what was it? Minus Agi?
Minus strength.
Minus
I'm
strength?
definitely not keeping that shit.
Yeah. And look at that, a free zombie. That makes up for his dead zombie. Perfect.
Indeed. I mean, at least he was only a 1 SPP blitzer.
That was one. That was actually probably the best player to lose on your whole team. In fact, like looking at the field, every other player besides, of course, the loner.
Yeah.
Like every player on your actual team's got a level up. So.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Better
Oh,
to
the
lose.
1 dice pow.
The 1 die pals. See, this is the guy you don't want to be losing.
Oh, absolutely.
That guy's got a future ahead of him.
I mean, every elf has a future ahead of him. It's just sometimes it's better than others.
Sometimes it's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me.
So, I don't know what's with the Blood Bowl books, but they always run orc teams with older positionals on them.
Well, including the trolls and goblins.
Like, they have trolls, goblins, and throwers.
Yeah.
And it's just odd. I'm like, why would you build an orc team this way? Why not just have a goblin team in the story if you want to talk about goblin?
Well, the thing is, in the global books, like there's a bunch of more cheating going on in regards to who's allowed to do what and shit. And sadly puts that Blitzer 1 SPP away from level
There's
2,
like
but-
so much cheating going. There's a human team that ends up with a zombie on their roster.
Exactly.
12. Okay. So,
Well, you got a air quote guaranteed level up next game.
okay. So,
Yeah, that's a lot of sidestep right there.
Just trying to put numbers on the bull, which isn't exactly how I wanted to be basing the orcs, but gotta do what you gotta do.
How I usually win is I just rush my opponent, touching every single one of their players, and then they hit me, and then I die, and then they get so overconfident that I swoop in.
That's not how I saw it. I saw you rush in, murder all my players. When my players tried to fight back, they just kind of slap you around a little bit. Oh no!
Hey, I got rid of guard.
Mackie, I
And
just
he's
tuned in. I
fine.
see-
Oh,
I
thank
see you
God.
bullying. What the catcher get? Nothing. Oh, MNG. That's actually.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but hey, that's life.
You only killed a Marauder and
MNG to Pest.
MNG to Pest.
Is
Ooh, that Beast of Nurgle on that booty though.
Yeah.
He got a movement up Beast of Nurgle. That's awesome.
I know, right?
I really
Mind
hope he did
blown.
no other than a double. I really hope.
I hope so too, but a beast up or
Yeah.
strength up Beast of Nurgle's actually like legitimately good.
Yeah, movement 5. I mean, like movement 4 is doo doo. Movement 5 is you're going places, you know. Like, what do you think you get that guy next? Do you give him break tackle?
Stand firm. 'Cause I'm
Stand
gonna
firm?
show you why next turn
Well-
when I blitz my carrier free.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got what on Beast of Nurgle? Movement up.
I mean,
Go.
half dice with block is only as likely to fail as a 3-up dodge basically. So
Yeah, so it's worth doing.
it's just worth doing. Probably not every turn, but if you have to rely on it and you've got a reroll and block, it's basically a 1 in 9.
Yeah, exactly. That's the plan.
Big dumb orcs.
Work. Job done.
Zug zug.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So who gets the MVP? I can't buy you, buddy. Oh, Mighty Blow guy gets it.
Oh, so he got the level up anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. Does he get noble? Does he get piling on, or does he get tackle?
Oof.
The fail dodge!
See, stand firm wouldn't matter.
Oh, he did
here.
fail! No!
I rolled a 1 on the foul appearance though. Realized, which I forgot about.
I mean,
Fail.
you'd mitigate that.
No! His reroll's gone.
Ooh. Sora's going for that W there. Mm.
the problem is I can't really.
Yeah, so I just watched the Battle
What
of
do you
Big
mean?
Rock. It was pretty good.
I mean, it's turn 7.
Yeah, the thing is that it's two going for it, and I don't have a reroll anymore.
So,
Just call it a
Well, I'm saying
turn.
you just score this turn.
do it.
Well, fortune
Just
favors
do
the
it.
bold. I'm
Slip!
not looking.
Yes!
Well, good game, Pone. You won.
It's only the
I
first
can't-
half!
Yeah, it's only in the first half, but you're gonna be up 2-0.
Soros,
So
don't be such a defeatist.
he's gonna be up 2-0.
Okay, this is
Remember
what you
that
do.
time where you were saying that against me and you won? Do you remember that?
Yeah, but this is elves. This isn't
Soros,
Amazons.
do you do it on purpose?
He
It's
does
his
throw
secret
people
tilt
off.
tactic to tilt
Absolutely.
literally everybody by
Yeah,
bitching.
you
about
absolutely
your
do
dice.
to throw people off the game. Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah, you bitch about your dice even when you don't get a deserve to bitch about your dice, Source.
Soros is like Scar when he's like, "Oh Simba,
well,
please
the
have
thing is that
mercy."
I knew I shouldn't have done it, and I did it, and I realized
you-
that I was
And then
right.
your opponent looks on you and says, "I shall have mercy," and then you're like, "Yeah," and then you just leap up and stab him in the
No, I
throat.
fucked up.
Is there a way you can get a surf here?
Yeah, I fucked up.
I'm surprised you're
He
doing
Oh,
it.
yeah, there's a good
before.
chain push.
He gets an easy
There's a
2 on
good
the
chain
ball here.
push, yeah. Ooh, man, I
If he
wonder if he's
sees
gonna
it.
do it. Yeah, that's a juicy chain push.
It
I
looks
hope
like
he does it.
he might. Because yeah, I fucked up big here.
What's that?
Oh,
What's that noise?
Oh, the guard not going down is big though.
that
Wanna have a
guard's
kitty?
One die. Actually, it's
Is-
red die right now.
Who's got a cat? Oh, that's Loriander.
Loyanda.
You know, when Loriander eventually dies of old age in a couple of years, that cat will probably.
No!
He's maybe gonna blitz his Marauder for
Dude, there have been so many failed GFIs in this game. You hear that,
Yeah,
Trevor?
that has been the biggest thing. Is a bunch of failed GF.
Failed Gibby?
Like failed stiffies.
Is there any way I can actually get that ball?
Does
Just
he make
foul
the
him.
2 GFIs for the surf?
Just making 2 GFIs for the base everyone up. 'Cause it was
Oh
a 1 die otherwise.
no! Oh, I went on the surf.
He's gonna reroll
He
that.
had the
Gets
surf.
No.
Actually, you know what? Maybe surfing's not the greatest. Like,
I keep forgetting there are 2 games
I mean,
going on. At the
I
same
mean, I'll tell you what. That's
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, get out of here.
I'm screwed.
ooh, not Luga Trollborn.
I think my cat just screwed my phone or something like that.
Yeah, we
Cat
heard
screwed
your
it?
cat. We
Oh.
heard your cat like chirping into your phone.
I'm actually surprised you did that. I thought you were going to go for the score.
I can't throw the ball.
Was he loud?
Oh, I see what you're saying, because I still got
Yeah,
my
you
turn.
could have. I would have
Not
dodged
really.
him down.
Well, watch this.
You would have had a 3-1 game. Well, 3-0 game.
It was like pillow talk.
I
Well, the
forgot
thing
that.
is-
I forgot I still had a turn.
Well,
Yeah, the thing is, if Pone could have had players in scoring
you
position.
would know, right? You would know pillow talk from cat. Stan.
I mean, I do have cats that sleep in my bed. I also have a dog that sleeps in my bed and a pig
Right.
that sleeps.
But you prefer pillow talk from a pig,
I didn't
right?
score you, Sarah. I suck.
He does sleep with his head up near the pillow. So
This way.
you know, Loriander, when you eventually die in a couple years of old age, that cat will probably.
You think?
Yeah,
I mean,
cats have no sympathy.
You
They
you are
will eat the
you
bejesus
are
out of
ancient.
Cats will just eat the
No.
corpse of their
Well,
former
it's think I
owners.
still have a couple of more than a couple of years.
Well, I'm up 2-0, so
Just a
I'm
couple.
not losing, and I'm probably not
Yeah.
dying.
Well,
Oh,
well, the thing is that I plan to go out with a bang and, for example, kill this whole Discord. I mean, go around the world and kill everyone here, and then die.
And that's how Lorander ended up on a list.
I was gonna say
Yes.
that's some like end up on
What?
a list shit you're saying, Loriander.
Source, I've done nothing to you.
All right, you guys have both collectively rolled an incredible amount of ones.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you're winning
Double
the
I
game.
don't
That's
care
what
when
you've
I
done.
die.
Double
So,
ones.
who gives a shit?
Nope.
No, he's
I
not.
don't know.
He's
Not
not
how
going
to
Oh.
to
do
anymore.
We good.
If you ain't fouling, you ain't trying.
All right. Who needs a vanity
Well,
pass?
GG.
Surf. Oh, baby, I want to see all the Russians surfed right now. Ah,
Hey Trevor, in a minute,
Who's
can you
playing?
check something for me on Blood?
would you want?
I'm playing
to do?
Saurus.
Can you check the
Oh,
dice
good,
rolls that
juicy
were
one.
made?
And Saurus
The-
is
No, I
Saurus
played bad.
sad and thinks he's
Loriander, I
gonna
Not
played
enough
lose
dead.
now.
He killed
I
Chris
played-
Hansen. I had to APOC
I
him back
know
to
why
life.
I'm losing. It's because I'm.
Could you
a terrible
could you
player.
check the dice rolls that I had previously in the game against
He stays out.
fucking like my last opponent? Because I think the dice I don't know if the dice rolls are right or not.
What?
Because they seemed if it's right, it's like I only made 10% of all the dice rolls in the game, which I don't think it.
Stan, it's just you playing shitty. You can't blame it on the
No,
dice.
no, it literally says like I only rolled like 6 threes and like stuff.
What
It was Rumhams versus
Makarovich? Not Makarovich.
not
Randall.
Makarovich, Randall
Randall.
Clark. Because I remember last time I looked at it, it was really skewed, and I'm wondering if that was just a UI error.
what
'Cause I
happened?
don't-
It was
I don't
Saurus
think that's- I
versus
don't
who?
think it's-
Saurus versus
You made
Magic.
43 blocks against him. You got 19 armor breaks against him. You KO'd 3, 7 Kaz, killed 2.
But does it say how many like ones I rolled, twos I rolled, threes I? Because I think that was the erroneous part.
It doesn't matter. I mean, the number of ones and the number of sixes that you roll is not reflected correctly by the dice log,
But
because
I think it's reporting really low is the. Like it's reporting below what it should. I know it usually can report above like what actually was used in the, because it records all the dice that you rolled, but it seems excessively low for that count. Last time I checked.
Well, the thing you gotta remember is if you're not playing ball, you don't roll that many d6s. Like,
Yeah, but it was like a very like I don't know. It just seemed like
so
it was
for you only ever roll d6s whenever you're So let's take a look here.
No
You attempted
weather.
11 GFIs, 2 catches, 3 pickups, 2 dauntless, 2 dodge, 1 loner. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty normal. Like
Is that the part where it shows like the dice, the number on the dice, and then it
you
says
rolled
the
15 ones. You rolled excessively more ones than anything else, but
That's interesting. Yeah, maybe it just seemed like those. What was the 3 and 4? No, because I think those were the numbers that seemed really weird to me. Because I know I rolled a lot of pushes.
no. So D6s and block dice are 2 separate entities.
Mm.
I mean, even though they are technically both D6s, rolling
It doesn't.
block
It
dice,
doesn't
block
consider
dice and
the block
D6s are
dice.
separate.
I understand. Okay, that's probably why it was so low.
Yes.
I'm really sad that I did like his Kaz on his killer wasn't permanent. Fucking Apo.
Who's winning?
I'm always winning, Loriander. Next question.
Yeah, Professor Pone's winning. There's really no way to stop him from winning.
Oh. Are we?
Well, there
Solis,
is by stopping.
Solis is losing
Well,
again,
okay,
as
look.
always.
That's
This is
impossible.
what I have to do to win this game. I have to somehow prevent elves from scoring. Hard to do. And second, steal the ball and score myself twice.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is that winning is hard for you, but
Yeah.
preventing him from winning is not that hard.
Yeah, well, the draw doesn't really help at all either. Like, drawing the game is kind of like, what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
It draws like a victory, isn't it? I
If you're
mean,
not playing to win, you're not playing.
No,
I mean-
but at least
Yeah, you know
you
what's
can prevent.
you know what a
I
draw
mean,
is?
a
Draw is
point is a point.
A draw is 1 more point than a loss. So I don't know why you're playing if you're not playing to do as good as you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It's just that I know I'm not playing as good as I can. Because I'm an
Mackie, how many of
idiot
your
and I
players
don't
got
know how to
swords?
play Blood Bowl,
2
obviously.
or 3.
Just play Dwarfsaurus and just
I
like play
hate
the patch.
dwarves, though. They're
Why?
so slow.
The
No,
dwarves are
look,
cancer.
Dwarfs are cancer.
everyone
Listen.
hates dwarves.
No one likes
Listen.
playing dwarves.
Listen to me, Saurus. You're playing them wrong. What if I told you? What if I told you?
No, it's only
Everyone,
masochists
everyone
that
except for
enjoys
me
playing
has
dwarves.
been playing dwarves incorrectly. What if I could tell you right now that T-Self is playing dwarves in the most inoptimal way?
He's only playing them in the way that's earning him all the W's. Absolutely.
Let me tell you this: illusions exist, and winning is one of them. Saurus, have you considered the level up path where you take only 1 runner, 1 troll slayer, maybe 2 blitzers, maybe a death roller if you're feeling saucy,
And mighty blow on everything.
and then you go guard, mighty blow, stand.
This time it's personal.
What if I could tell you?
Max
It is.
getting dunkled
What
on.
if I could tell you, Saurus? It's the most freeing thing,
Used it
and you
eight
don't
more.
even score.
And
You
then
want
you
the-
run into a high TV
What?
chaos, and it
Report is a
completely
liar.
annihilates
You
your
just
No weather,
you just
said.
go to
Yep,
sleep
I have a
that
magic
week,
dome.
and you don't get up.
And whenever you face in claw, you're just gonna concede.
Well, no, it's
Okay,
not that
wow.
bad. It honestly, like, if there's like 4 or more claw mighty blow, yeah, you're not in for a good time. But that's any AV19 is not going to be in for a good time against that combination. But if it's a situation where it's like, if a team only has like two claw, like it's not a big deal. Like, you're gonna completely out pummel them with all your mighty blow, because mighty blow is better than.
Strip ball. Whoopee.
I wanna be a baller, a strip baller. Hey, strip ball is a good skill.
Oh, I dropped it.
What are the chances?
No, he caught it.
Ooh, that's actually not good at all for you.
Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that.
It's all right.
Well, you did
All
it.
you have to do is roll
I'd
dice.
argue
Well,
that still, I'd argue
I'm
that
not, I'm not going to argue against it.
No, I'd honestly argue that the 4-up dodge, putting him right there, was a better play than just hitting. Because that, like, now that Black Orc is like all but like preventing the elves from actually hitting.
Well, yeah. but I wouldn't have done the dodge.
Not before other things.
Ah,
Yeah.
blodge, such a good skill. No, don't get stunned. I
Mackie,
need
rip
you,
your
handsome.
4-0 dream.
Oh yeah.
Well, to be
That's
fair, 2-0 is good enough, isn't it?
He's gonna go 2-1. He should have gone for the score. I think he could have tied if all my players stayed out. Actually, no, I've got 3 of them on the bench.
Nurgle's pretty slow. He's only got how many Pestigores?
None right now. He'll only
Yeah.
have 1 at max.
He'd only have 1 at best, yeah.
And his only other agility 3 player is like miles away from the ball, so
He's
I
not
don't
trying
think.
to win. He's just been trying to hurt things, which I'm fine with. Like the only player I have that I care about still is that Blitzer, and I still don't really care about him very much.
Which
Well,
one
you
be?
do have that sweet agility up, Blitzer, yeah.
Look at that. He's gonna get a touchdown with the
He's sleeping,
warrior.
so it's fine.
That's actually, see, that warrior's going places. Honestly, mighty blow mighty blow claw block. He got blocked so late in his career. Holy shit.
I mean, it's not an unconventional development path, because many people will tell you that you want to go Mighty Blow Claw first in order to farm the SPP as quickly as possible, and then the fact that block is good at low TV, but by the time you get your first skill, pretty much everyone else has it, so it's not gonna really help you hurt the people you want to hurt. So you're
Conversely, though, in that argument, pieces getting block earlier are going to be a lot harder to hit, and you're going to get punished for trying to hit them if you don't.
yeah, I mean, it's all about the trade-off you're making. Both arguments are fine for me.
A skull and a both down against a block piece when you don't have block is just too.
I mean, some people will just accept the fact that if you play Chaos / Nurgle, you're bound to fail so many rolls that it's not the end of the world if you just fear 1 in 9s as well, and get knocked down by block pieces. But you know, I mean, both arguments seem fine to me. It's just that the block path will just make your team development slower, but more reliable.
No turn 16 foul. Boo.
I don't know why he'd prioritize
Ripped
scoring
out.
on the. I don't know why he'd prioritize scoring on
Boo.
that warrior instead of claw one or one that doesn't have all the kill score skills.
Oh, that MVP rubbing it in.
Oh, that's fine. It's just an MNG. Though I really don't
No,
want.
no. His MVP went on the router.
Oh, on him. Oh yeah. He got a new router though, so there's that.
Yeah, but that would have been a level 3 router, which would have been so bad but so good at the same time.
I think he killed Crackle.
You just give them dirty player and fire them when they reach 16 SPP.
But the thing is, like, if he's got wrestle already, I think you could give him wrestle tackle. Because he doesn't have any tackle on his team.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, fair enough.
The 1 in 36.
Maybe Cake as well.
I can't wait to see how many skulls and ones
guess
y'all
maybe.
rolled.
I'm seriously?
I cannot wait to see because you guys have rolled the thing is, you guys have rolled a lot of dice because you guys are doing this ridiculous.
Every time I need it.
But you guys are rolling a good amount of ones and skulls. It's fantastic.
It sounds really good right now.
Food.
Some shrimp.
Gramp.
Shrimp and grits.
The grits are. Ew. See, that's gross.
What?
Have you ever had grits, McMackey?
I have.
You,
I've had
you
good
think
grits. Bad grits are bad.
grits and shrimp don't really go together?
Yeah, they do.
No, they
What are you
don't.
talking about?
What are you talking about?
Oh my god, my agility 4-1 just rolled agility up. Do I take
You
agility
take it?
5?
Oh yes, you do.
Grits is
Just
a
He doesn't have
Grits
dodge
is-
yet. He doesn't have dodge yet, and I leap anyways all the time. I think I need to give him dodge.
Grits
He's
is a
gonna die.
breakfast food. Shrimp is
gonna
like
die.
a lunch
It's
dinner.
50. No, grits you can have for dinner. You can have savory grits.
You shouldn't.
Damn, they're fucking delicious. Do you not have like cheesy
Uh-oh.
grits or anything? What's wrong
No,
with
I
you?
always
Ooh,
have
the
it.
one
for
at
breakfast.
36. Into the
Oh, look whose dice
I'm
do
gonna
work.
skip
His
it.
dice literally just didn't work.
He did the exact same thing I did, and it worked.
The crowd takes pity.
Dude,
And look, the
has
crowd
been,
kicked it where it benefits him.
the crowd has been
It is.
really.
I am the home team.
Who do I play next?
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, I failed.
Putrid Puss. I think that's the AI.
Man,
You
I
know,
don't
Puss,
wanna, I
Puss,
cannot
and
wait to see the
Puss
ones.
are basically the same word.
That was another one. Oh no!
Yeah, let me see your pussy.
I just want an elf. Is that too much to ask?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh well, I'm gonna go. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye forever.
I can't believe he rolled the 2 fucking strength up piece or the 3 strength up pieces
In one
on
day.
all level ups after a game. That make me really because I was part of it, and I
You're a
didn't get
piece of
hit.
shit.
I didn't
You're a
get hit
piece of
by that.
shit. That's what you are.
Like
How about two
imagine
Oh.
being like, oh man, I'm gonna be the first sperm to the egg, and this other fucking Chad sperm like zooms past you, and you're like, no,
And yells,
and then
fuck you.
and then you fucking die as just like a fucking like piece of protein in some woman's vagina to be shedded later,
That's deep.
and they get to exist as a
Injured.
transcendent form.
Not the
This
teacher,
next
no.
game. All right, that's fine. We can live with that.
Man, aren't arms and hands weird?
Alright, bud.
On a scale of 1 to high, how are you?
What?
Yeah.
How
That's what I thought.
How
Oh man,
How
I'm pretty mad.
Oh my gosh, that black orc's
Jeez, I
better
should
than my.
dodge with Black Orcs more often.
He's better than my
Apparently
high
that's the way
elves.
to win this game.
I'm telling you, break tackle is a trap, right? Break tackle only works if you don't believe. You just gotta.
I had to in my game against Mr. Randall. My turn 1, I made a break tackle attempt with my death roller and I failed it, and then I succeeded the loner roll, and then I succeeded the dodge, and then I hit his piece, and it was like, it wasn't a hit. It was like a skull and a both down, and I didn't have block, but luckily because the death roller has jugs, it was a put. But I was really upset about it.
No horrible.
It's like I had terrible luck and I had like average luck. I had average luck again.
That was close.
It's crazy how like things usually average
It was
out
on
like that.
it was on Boomer too, because he picked up Boom. And I was like, not today. Not today. Dude, he didn't use Boomer like hardly at all that game because I beat the shit out of him.
Ooh, it's there, or not, it's a pro, and if you had only followed, that would have been a free catch to him.
Edgy up's cheating.
Meow. Deja vu. I just banned a space before.
Can't see my pass attempt. I can't see what that number is.
You have to scroll in order to see it.
Let's take the skills away for a second. A 5 up. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's what is this?
Yeah, basing 2 homeboys and being far away kind of makes.
You have a
it
1 in 3
Way
chance.
better. No 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 no.
Well, my prediction came true.
I'll tell you
I'm
what,
losing
that
2-0.
solidified that you're not winning
Yeah,
this game.
no,
But-
I told you guys this was the result of the game. I love that I'm always right, yet everyone
But you're
doesn't
not
believe
right.
me.
You
when I
literally
say
said that against me and you won the game. So you're
I said
you're
it
obviously
right
lying.
now. I'm saying it right now. I was going to lose
You
2
said the
to
literally
1.
verbatim
and
the
I
exact same
got
thing
it
against me
right.
and you won. Verbatim.
Because you never believe me, Claire.
Soros, you're such a Debbie Downer.
Sorry, it's just I like being factual.
But you
Well,
aren't because you
so-
lied to me.
Let me ask you this: if you're right, then why are you so down? Because this is what you expected.
Well, yeah,
If you're
Yes, you
I
always,
should be
tried my
like,
best.
you say you're
I'm
always right.
obviously not good enough of a player to do better than what I am now.
it sounds like
So,
it's a tactic.
In the Frontier the other day, you
like,
said
what
your
would I
character was
gain
dead.
from being upset at how I play?
Tilting your
I don't
opponents
know.
off the
You
fucking
tell
earth.
me, Saurus.
I don't know. It's
What?
up to you. You're the one who's saying I'm tilting you. If anyone's tilted, I'm the one who's tilted.
But you're right, though.
Exactly.
Then why are you tilted?
No, this
Because
I'll
is.
tell you what.
I'm right,
Well,
and I
In
hate
our
being
game where
right
you were
about
saying
Maybe
you were
things.
gonna
someday.
lose, you didn't tilt me.
think it's
I
to
just rolled a
plug into
1 on my
MP3
freaking
player
wizard and I lost the game because
for
of it.
my range headset.
Oh, hey, look. Hey.
Boo, orcs! Boo!
What
Good
a
defense.
racist.
Oh, actually, let me
Boo,
look like.
elf!
Oh, no,
Yeah.
you get to keep yours.
You know, on DoorDash, it allows you to like select like a request. I wonder if I can request that the like DoorDash
Melissa.
person be like, send Melissa, or just like, look, can the DoorDash person feed me as well? And it's like, you know, like
just
they
like,
may
feed me,
assume that I
Melissa.
have like a disability, and maybe one of them will, and I walk up and I'm like, hey, you ready? And I'm just standing there on the other side of the gate.
Can they be wearing clown shoes and a rubber nose?
I want them to put the food in a horse feeder and then put it around my face.
And then say, who's a good horsey?
And then
Everybody has
scratch my
their
chin,
case.
and then wait until I'm finished, and then they have to pick up my poop. I will tip you
This sounds like a
$1,500.
Craigslist thing. This sounds like a Craigslist thing, not a DoorDash thing.
You'll receive half before and half after. The safe word is nay, but only I am allowed to use it.
If you guess the safe word, you can figure. You can. It works for you. But you don't get
The safe word is
No!
rumpled.
Not
still
again!
skin.
Chris Hansen.
Oh, thank God. He
Chris Hansen is getting unfairly targeted here.
is. He gets all the injuries. Die!
I'm wondering if Blood Bowl would be okay if I made an entire team
They
named
wouldn't.
after child molest.
What do you mean? I literally have that team right now.
Are they all named after child molesters?
The Boy Scout leader, the free bike guy, the dentist.
No, I mean like specifically the names of child molesters.
I have Herbert
race.
and
I don't
Michael
think
Jackson,
they'd,
but he's missing this game.
To be honest, I don't think child molesters are famous enough that their names are known, except for like very few cases.
Michael Devlin.
See? No.
You do that, and then you just like slide in someone's name from the Discord, like Trevor Clare.
Oh no.
I would definitely put console in there. What team would it be? Probably the Lizardmen, because you know all the people in the government molest
Or
children, and
tongues?
they're all lizard people. That's like the joke at Hillary
I don't know.
Clinton as
I
a
feel
lizard man.
like Chaos Dwarfs are more child molesters.
Oh.
Yeah, they kind of have that like uncomfortable amount of body hair.
And lewd faces. I'm playing dwarfs with my
Ugh.
skateboard.
How many elves are dead?
Fucking
One.
nightmare.
Still.
It could probably just be like a human team.
I haven't gotten
Trevor.
any injuries.
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think? Blood Bowl would be upset if I made like specifically a team, and all the players were named after a child. But then I subtly like slide in consoles names.
No! How are these all injuries?
It would be that subtle.
No, I have to get something out of this game.
Source is getting a decent amount of SPP.
I have armor value 8. Why does it never do anything?
7 is the new 9. 8's the new 7.
7's more like 5. I feel like my I do feel like when I played halflings that my halflings took better bashings than these guys.
Exactly. 8 is the new 7, dude.
Do
That's
we
the way
have
it is.
any? Do we have any Norse in the league
Yeah,
right now?
you might as well injure him too. Miss next game.
No Norse.
Not anymore.
Ding a ding a
Norse
durkin.
doesn't seem to be played very much.
It's that
The
whole
thing
their
is,
players
Norse
die
are
when they get
great.
hit thing.
Norse are great in flash leagues, but in perpetual leagues, like they
87.
somewhat fall off because, yeah, they do have block on everybody, which is badass. But
The
other
87
teams have
is
block on
really
everybody.
bad. Well, it's like Norse versus dwarves. It's usually pretty rough on Norse.
I like Norse. Like I think they're an enjoyable team.
I don't
Never
think I've
told-
ever played like a real high TV Norse team.
Yeah, I mean Mortal was rocking a 2K Norse team at one point in this league. Like he was killing it.
have a Yeti?
Yeah, he had a Yeti, and it was actually he had a block, blow, claw Yeti, and it was terrifying. And either I killed it or somebody else killed it.
I think I remember that actually. Long time ago.
Yeah.
It's like a
In a galaxy
terrifying.
far, far away.
I mean, this league's been going on for a couple, like what, more than a year at least.
We're on
Well,
our
I've played
10th
three.
season.
Oh my
I've played
gosh.
3 different teams with them, so
10
I
seasons.
cannot wait to see how these failed.
Have all the seasons been 7 weeks?
Yes. No. Well, actually, they even out because the first one was 6 weeks, and then the second one was 10 weeks, and then afterward, not 10 weeks, 9 weeks. No. So the first one was 5 weeks because there's 6 play teams, and then the second one was 9 weeks because there were 10 players, and then from there on out, it's always been 7 weeks.
That
Most of my
halfling team
games
was
are
made
against
out of a
AI.
once in a history generation. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been like
And that's not including all the downtime in between seasons as well.
yeah, that's very true. So yeah, it's been going on for like a year and a half. Quite a while.
In the span of 10 seasons, we have the league grows and shrinks as it does.
And I was there for the beginning.
Yeah, that league.
Of the
Back when nobody cared about it.
true,
Well, I
and
do
of
care.
the 6 original starters, 5 of them are still there. Woody has since fallen off because
Oh yeah.
he doesn't like getting his tushy whooped. It's illegal to beat minors, so he couldn't stay in.
Another. You've had 4 armor breaks this turn.
Not good enough. Those are rookie numbers. Pump those numbers up.
Lot 'em up, lot 'em up.
In my whole career of Blood Bowl, I've only ever seen 3 people die in a turn. Like, straight up die.
Well, Herbert might be joining the ranks of Valhalla.
That would be absolutely terrifying though. Like imagine.
It was block after block, and then there was another block, and then the fourth block was a kill. It was awesome.
Like even I would start to kind of feel bad.
It was against goats too. Like, I can't remember what team it was, but they were killing goats. Like, they just hit a goat dead, hit a goat dead.
That's the thing. Goats, like, I mean, they're AV8, but they're not. Like, there are more delicate pieces in the game. I mean, I guess that's technically you just have to roll high enough to break armor and then roll high on injury chart, right?
Eep.
Oh man, what do I get with my sauce choice for 4-piece batter dip shrimp?
What restaurant you get from?
That's from a place called Captain D's. That's like a fish place.
I know me some Captain D.
Hey, you guys have Captain D's?
No, we don't, but I was in Texas for a little bit.
You know some D.
It's pretty good. It's definitely not bad food. But
I don't think I've
I was-
ever had it. We have a Long John Silver's near us, if you know what that one is.
Yeah. Long John's is the.
Even then, it's still fish fast food. I usually get.
It's
I like
very-
their chicken strips are
I-
delicious.
I would never get fish from anywhere that's not on the coast of the U.S.
Ooh, Red Lobster's got good fish.
fish.
Unless
So
it's like
this
on a
is-
lake. If it's like lake fish. And
I mean, yeah, if it's lake fish, yeah, but like,
What about
you know what I'm saying? Like in
calamari?
the middle, if you're like in, northern Texas, or you're anywhere in the, anywhere in the center of the U.S., where's that fish coming from, right?
What
I
about
mean,
Bang,
they've got like
right?
refrigerator trucks and stuff, but it's just
No,
never near as good as
it's
fresh.
from fish farms, guys. It's like they farm they specifically have fish farms to like make these
Nah,
fish.
I don't trust you.
I mean, no, I agree with you. You don't know the quality of like the conditions of the fish.
what about
Even
calamari?
sushi, like sushi specifically, like sushi needs to
Oh
be
yeah.
fresh, dude. Sushi needs to be fresh to be good.
Go hard.
Like I'm blessed with living in California, and of course, being surrounded
Man,
by
you
plenty of Japanese people. And
You
that,
need to be real careful with
What's
eating
that
Atlantic
supposed to
fish,
mean?
dude. Like,
Well, McDonald's chicken is actually fish, so there's that.
well, I'll tell you what, I don't eat McDonald's because McDonald's is literally cancer. So.
No, that's true. That
But
is
it
true.
is delicious.
so
But it
let
was
me
an
ask you
interesting
guys
thing,
this:
however.
Dr. Pepper, being an extraordinarily popular drink in Texas,
I really
they have drink sizes for small, medium, and large for Diet Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Sierra Mist, tea, unsweetened or sweetened tea.
Okay.
But when it comes to Dr.
I gotta
Pepper, they have
say,
small and medium, and they don't have a large
I'm
Dr. Pepper option.
pretty
That
triggered by the amount
is
of
very
free-ups
strange.
that Pwn can fucking make this game.
Wait, do they not have
God
like
damn it.
water fountains?
Claire,
like
what about
soda
sushi?
fountains?
No,
Yeah,
they do.
sushi definitely needs to be fresh, absolutely.
They do. It's just
So
it's
you
not
won't
an
go to
option
any
on
sushi
there.
place?
Like
Why
it's
don't
like
you,
they
do
just
you not
forgot
just
to
order a
add.
soda? Do you not just order a soda?
Well,
and
if
then
you
go
order
fill it up?
online, if you order online, I'm like on the online.
That sounds
option.
like a weird ass.
No!
Should
Why does
order
it
a
have to be an
soda,
armor? Okay.
And then put in the notes, I want a large Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not gonna order a soda because soda is terrible for you.
It really
But
is,
that is
but
a-
I love it.
That's
That's
GG
all.
that's
source.
I probably will get some tea.
Oh,
need
I
to-
leveled up two blitzers, but
What'd you say, Mac?
I need to get a
lost
new
my
monitor.
dignity.
For some reason, my current monitor doesn't really is starting to go out, but only when I'm using the Switch. Well, actually, it's kind of going out when I'm using my tower.
Yeah, I need
Who is
to probably
6?
get a new monitor too,
But
but I
the
just
thing is, I've needed a. This thing is like 10 years old, or
My-
it
That's
came
pretty.
out. It came out right when HDMI's came out.
that's a pretty old monitor.
Dice
dude.
rolls.
Yeah.
Like like people give me shit from grading from an iPhone
34
4 to an iPhone
ones.
5, but like
Yeah.
that's still pretty old. That's an old.
I'm gonna keep the monitor though, because it works kind of, but and
So
so
let's
if
roll
I ever
12
wanna have a
ones.
place
It's
where I
always
wanna
good
set
to have a
everything,
spare. Like if you get
Yeah.
a new one and it goes out, and you're just like, oh shit, I don't have a monitor. Like what?
Yeah, because you need a monitor to work on
Yeah.
your computer at all. So if
Yeah,
your monitor
absolutely.
and plus it's good to have in case like something happens and you're like, is it the monitor or the computer?
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. My PC got fried. I don't know if I told you, Mac.
Yeah, I saw the post. Did it get sorted out yet, or is that still?
No, I'm having to rebuild the computer from the ground up. I don't know if the
Can you
RAM is
salvage
still.
the hard
Well,
drive?
the RAM.
Who is dead? Just a
That's
0
what I care
SPP
about.
lineman.
I don't have
No loss.
Well, I guess I can get. I need to get an external casing for it and see if it still boots, or if it doesn't matter if it boots or not. Like I'm getting it.
If any of you want to play in the Frontier in an hour, get ready to
I've
post
got a
in.
blood
Read?
game in an hour.
I might.
I do.
might. I have some cleaning I really need to do today.
Being in the little
And
pigsty that
I
you're
need
in.
to
I think
pick
I'll be
me
in the
up.
phone.
Yeah, he did, dude. He did. So it's not that Wilbur like shits or pisses anywhere. He doesn't make a mess in the house, but he
Oh, no, you gonna be in?
he like if he finds
Yeah, I'm
something
gonna
that he
play.
can like tear up, he'll tear it up.
I'd press in.
Oh, so he's just a little bit.
These people are
disjointed.
fiends.
Yeah, he
You
just
have,
makes like
you have,
a
like,
like a
Need
mess.
points
to
with
hire
him
another lineman.
that he can.
Before my next
I've
game.
tried. I got a couple, but he doesn't seem to like care about them. He really likes like if like
oh,
you know like when
GG.
the cat or dog food bag is out of food, like
for
if he
coming,
gets a
peeps.
hold of it, he'll just like